All good adventures start in the dark, eh, Jake? That moon is huge. Goodbye, car. Hello, adventure. Bit of a cool, windy morning here in Kalamunda. Jake and I have just dropped off the car at a nice Track Angel's house, and we're walking to the northern terminus. I'll talk to you there when I've got a bit more light. Well, as promised, here we are at the northern terminus of the mighty Bibbulmun. Jake and I are decked out, and we're going to attack 3 huts today from Kalamunda, the Coles.
Yeah, we're getting out here.
Up to Helena, triple hut.
It's a long way.
Yeah.
Proper long way. Got right shoe though.
Yeah. Jake's decked out some new gear, nice shoes, nice pack, nice ass. That excitement going when you're about to start an adventure. You know, even the shopping trolley's here. Just with some final thoughts before we take off, mate.
Squirrel. What you saying?
Jack and I have just had our last glimpses of civilization there. A couple of little houses on the end of the track. So as Jake was saying, at the northern terminus there, it's going to be a big day. I reckon we're going to go from dark till probably nearly dark.
And then winds up around that hill. So we could smash it down here.
Oh, go on, mate. No, saying to Jake that I've been neglecting the northern section of this Bibbulmun track. I've never done this bit before, and I feel like an idiot because look at it, it's beautiful. You'll notice I'm wearing my skins and my little modesty shorts, so you don't have to look at me bulge. Beautiful little section here, bit of Wandu mixed with a bit of Jarrah. Rocky outcrops.
Head in and lost their sunnies.
Oh, wicked, pair of sunnies. Oh, go on. Dougie the scab. Dude, those are wicked.
Oh yeah, they're prescription.
They suit you pretty good. Can you see yourself? Yeah. Fuck yeah. The bib keeps giving back.
Hang on.
Can you tell us why this rock is special to you?
Reminds me of my
Good God. Yeah. So we've gone down into the valley, out of the valley, something like that.
Yeah.
Now coming across a bit of infrastructure, the power line road.
You can still hear that roar of civilization. That disgusting growl. Just lurking behind you, every corner, just growling at you, saying you're not doing enough, you're not in enough debt, you don't have enough material things.
There he goes, Jake Garner, ladies and gentlemen, working some shit out on the bib. Jack and I are walking through a nice bit of she oak mixed with Jarrah. It's always nice underfoot, drops those soft needles. The time's about 8:15. Jake and I are popping out onto a road just near a place called the Kalamunda Camel Farm. I believe it's a bit of a cheeky cafe. But Jake and I are currently fasting, so we're not going to stop and get anything to eat. Yeah, there it is, the Trail Hubs Cafe. And they have a rooster. And there's Jake. Really good walking still. It's probably 16 degrees at 8:30 in the morning. Sound like a news reporter, I apologise. There's a scraggly little banksia tree, but it makes for some gorgeous burnt Jarrah forest. So along the Bibby, there's these track markers, these yellow ones, they're called woggles, with a serpent on them. And then there's these other ones, which you're generally pretty happy to see sometimes. Which means there's a shelter there, a hut. This one will be Hewitt's Hill. where we're going to stop and have a cheeky break.
Doing a bit of weeding the other day, so it's not exactly what that's called. It could be engine oil, I don't know.
It's seen some things, that shirt. Jake and I have just stopped at Hewitt Hill there for a cheeky break. It's that time of day where Jake's covered up. The sun ain't getting him. Jake and I are absolutely flying along. That's Mundaring Weir already, isn't it? That's where we're heading. A pub there called the Mundaring Weir Hotel. And hopefully it has fish and chips.
They use steam power to drive water from here 600 k's east out to the gold fields. Just climb down and get you.
My poles have just fallen mid. Oh well, I'm glad I captured that. There you go. If you come up here, don't put your poles against the rail. Try not to do that ever again. There's one. And there's another one. Just getting down to Mundaring Weir Road, I believe it's called. And we're debating, as hikers often do, when crossing a pub. Do you get drunk at pub, or do you push on and continue your hike? We have not come up with an answer yet. I think we'll stop at pub and see what happens. It might be a dangerous game. She's looking nice and full, isn't she, mate?
I've never seen it so full.
Looking along a big structure like that, it is pretty cool. If you look over there in the distance, there goes my pole again, and the other one. That's the lookout right there, where we dropped the pole. But the zoom on this iPhone's pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
Have a look. There it is, folks. Mundaring Weir Hotel. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was nice. Give us a blue steel. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well done. Oh yeah.
See you, boys. See you, dude.
See you, Hazza. So Jake and I, how many drinks we had? 4?
I don't know.
Don't tell my wife.
Oh yeah, you have a wife.
Yeah. What's her name?
Christy.
No, not quite. Yeah. On a hot day like today, mate, what would you do to that water?
I would enter it. I would slowly at first.
Mm-hmm.
But then
This is unsettlingly good.
If there was ever a spot.
I've got that guilt again.
Look, I don't care about, look at this, we're at a time, this is all about season now. What's the season telling us? There are burn-offs happening because they've got to keep the fuel load down for the summer. So yeah, we've got smoke around, but look at this. You've got just a pristine body of water. It's so pristine. And yeah, it's a bit hazy and it's a bit warm, you know, and yeah, there's a little bit of smoke in the nostrils, but you've got red-tailed black cockatoos squawking in the background. You got that jet aircraft overhead, that airliner, which is a bit ridiculous, but whatever. You know, live and let live. But look, here we are. You know, it's, what else is it about? You got the trees giving us air to breathe. You got these rocks that are 2.5 billion years old. Or is it 2,500 million years old? I think that's what it was. They're bloody old. They've seen a lot. Give them some respect. Look at that chimney. We were at the base of that chimney couple of hours ago. Well, I mean, what are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? You're sitting down, aren't you? Yeah, I thought so.
Our kids, we're now passing what's called the Perth Hills Discovery Centre. Jake's not naked yet.
I remember when I came through on the end to end, I thought about stopping there.
That's not a bad spot, mate.
Yeah, I was just looking at anywhere.
Yeah.
I've got to stop.
Like, how far's this hut?
A bit of a table up here. All of this.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. Oh, if we weren't feeling so good, I reckon we'd stop. But hang on, is it this way? What would you name him, mate?
Just a little juvenile male. Looks like he hasn't had his heart broken yet. Look at him.
Must be nice, mate.
Just living the life.
Oh, he's looking directly at us.
Yeah.
Careful, mate.
I reckon we call him Bronson.
Bronson.
You know, good strong name.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm not going to leave you out of the story. What's happening here is basically the department is burning off a section of bush where our next shelter would normally be, called Ball Creek. So they set up a temporary piece of shit campsite.
This Ball Creek campsite.
Yeah, Rogie.
See, it's very winding. This is much more flowing.
Yeah, so we're going
on the road.
Via road to Helena, or wherever Helena is.
Yeah.
Is Helena down here? Oh yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So we'll hop on there. You could technically take this. This is a little track here.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a little track here. But we're making great time. So we'll just, what we're doing here is we're crossing bridges when we come to them. So we're at this bridge, we're going this way. We get to this bridge and we can choose if we want to go there.
Yeah, I love that, mate.
Or we can go up here and down there.
I feel so fortunate,
and see
mate.
Something different.
We're young, we're fit,
Yeah.
we're flying along.
Mate,
It's a banger.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
For all you people watching who aren't able to do this, really grateful to have you along. Really happy to see you. And I'm really grateful that I can get out here and walk. I've had a couple of scares.
Cheeky little fire right there. This is the remnants of a burn off. This area's been burnt off by the department. Got any more information for us, mate? I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, look, every year, especially when there's pine trees and stuff that drop a lot of needles, it's tinder. And it gets so hot here. We're talking 40, sometimes it gets to 45, 46 degrees, which is a billion Fahrenheit. And the burn off is just to keep the risk down, because the bush is different than what it used to be, a couple of 100 years ago, when it used to just, lightning would strike and it would burn until it stopped burning. Now if lightning strikes, man comes along and puts the fire out as quickly as possible. They have to feel like they're in control of the bushfires, because there are houses in the bush now. And it used to be that man would come through here, and if there was a fire caused by lightning or by man, because they would burn it, catch some animals running away, eat the animals, and keep moving. But you can't outrun the fires of today, because the bush was let go and it's too dense now, and it gets really hot. You get firestorms where a fire creates its own climate. It's crazy. Look it up, firestorm. So yep, just a cheeky little burn off. We've got some down there as well, and that's all they're doing, is just keeping the risk down.
Oh, you're right on the road there.
Yeah.
There you go.
So brilliant.
Jake and I are going off grid a bit because there's a diversion around the camp, so we may as well just make our own tracks to Helena, the next campsite. Bit of a bush bash, bit of a stumble through this pine forest here. You wouldn't want to fall over on one of these dogs. Look at look at these logs. Please don't fall over on camera and get speared. They're like gigantic cattails.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, pig trap.
Oh,
That must be.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely is.
not active because they've
No,
tied the
tied
door.
it, yeah.
There must be some sort of, they must prop it with that pole somehow.
Some signs. Depaw, property of Western Australian government. Do not touch. Surveillance cameras in use.
Oh, nice.
Severe penalties will apply.
All right, well, let's try and find the surveillance cameras. I've never seen anything like this in Australia.
We should wait. Do you want to do the maze?
Oh, go on. Yeah, you don't often get that.
Look at all the bones.
God damn.
What madness happened in here?
You know what I reckon is they get the pigs, they bring them in here,
They trap. Yeah.
they pop them.
Trap them here. They pop them here.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, what if there's a pig skull?
Yep, there she is. Oh, he is.
Yeah, that looks piggy enough. Otherwise, it's like a goat or something. And look at the jaw. That's a pig.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. Look at that mandible.
Yeah.
Does anyone need some implants for your teeth? Hit me up. I'll bang this in my bag, and you can rock around with a proper pair of chompers. Well, we found a pig vagina last time we went hiking together.
We did, didn't we?
And now,
maybe by the end of all our adventures, we'll get enough to make a whole pig.
like a Franken pig. Oh, so good. If we were in cars, if we were in Forbies,
It wouldn't be the same.
Well, we wouldn't be able to get here.
And you can't hear all these gorgeous birds. That's what I'm looking forward to about electric vehicles. If we can get that actually sustainable and ethical and moral and all of that, to be able to just crawl through here, low noise, and not disturb these gorgeous birds. I love this country, Dougie.
Jake and I are closing in on Helena Hut. It's been an epic day, an epic adventure. You can't plan these things. You can't script some of these things that have happened to us. It's just been an absolute banger. So, about 3.5 k's to go. Will we make it? Here we have a Jake. Known for his tenacity, he roams the Jarrah forest, unopposed. It is spring, and he is searching for a mate. Last little climb for the day. I think we're about 1.5 k's out. This is like a botanical garden in the bush. This is unreal, man.
The birds are telling us how it is. Oh, it's just so fragrant. You know when you walk into like one of those little boutique soap shops with the beautiful soaps?
Yeah.
And you just want to just snort all the soaps. Just brilliant. So fragrant.
God. What are we, late August?
Yeah.
31st. Yeah, very late August. If you're thinking of hiking the northern section of the Bib, unbloody real, mate. Unbloody real. Everything's alive.
Oh, wow. Doesn't that just fill you?
I've never seen the Aussie bush look this good, man. A bit of vision of this. The new Helena. Nice rammed earth.
That's proper fancy, isn't it?
One of the best views from a hut that I've seen. Little fire pit. 2 water tanks.
Yep.
One on that side, one on the other side. Yeah, this will do. This is... I got that guilt again. It's like, this is better than I deserve. Pay a lot of money to stay in a place like this, with a view like that. Hey, dude.
Oh, man.
We did it, bro.
Well done.
Well, man. Well done, man.
That was a big one.
How's the bum? Hang on. We started with an opening shot.
Yeah.
We'll end with a...
More accurate.
It's still there.
It's a little bit moist.
It is quite... It's quite wet. And the camera just looks like a big orange coming out of the hill. mattress, sleep bag, done. The Jake forages through the golden wattle and grass trees. Hear his mating call. He is trying to attract a female. Beautiful bit of Wandu through here, mixed with a bit of Jarrah. Jake and I have just climbed up out of the valley. That's got to be one of the longest runs we've done uphill.
There's a long uphill.
Yeah, and there's a little bit more left, but I think we'll break this one into pieces.
Gotta keep breathing.
Holy shit. Oh, that was a good one. Heck yeah, dude. Just coming through this beautiful section of a single track. Wildflowers everywhere. Bit of a view down into the valley. Now look down at your shoe. Uh-oh. I'm slowly walking the end off it, so I think it might be time to retire this set of Asics runners, but we'll see if they last me until the destination. Wish me luck. Jake and I are crossing through a bit of Wandu woodland. This being the Wandu tree here. Big beautiful girls, and it's a woodland. Well, I would consider it a woodland because it's a bit more sparse, a bit more open. Beautiful country. Jake and I are just assessing our progress, and that's the hut from last night, Helena. Far out. So we came up there, down that hill, up one over there, down it, and then we've come up again and we're walking. And there's Jake. Certified banger, mate?
Oh, absolutely. This is a Dougie and Jake certified banger.
What an absolutely gorgeous little hut. Wally, Wallage. How else could you say that? Wallig? Wallig? Here it is, what a beauty. Oh, the woodwork. I'm going to try one of my mystery instant noodles from the Asian section. This one we got artificial spicy chicken flavour. And I'm going to mix it in with a bit of 100% premium Australian beef. I've got a quick funny story about a plastic bag while Jake's quickly calls home. So yesterday evening I was sitting at the picnic bench, you know, at the other hut, picnic bench just like that, and picked out my plastic bag, my rubbish bag, you know, because you can't label your rubbish out here and there's no bins, so you take what you bring in with you back out, leave no trace. So I got my rubbish bag out, or which I thought was my rubbish bag because it was tangled up in all the crap on the table, and there was a couple of used wet wipes in there, and I thought to myself, oh, I must have just left them in there from the last hike that I went on, which was fairly recently. So I was like, oh, no worries, I've accidentally brought 2 wet wipes in this plastic bag, thinking it was my rubbish bag. And then because I thought they were my wet wipes, I then proceeded to clean. I just shaved my head, so I cleaned the back of my head because there was still a bit of shit around there. Today, and then I put the wet wipes back in there, and then today Jake goes, have you seen my bin bag? And this turned out to be Jake's bin bag, which had got tangled up in my, you know, in my stuff, and that he used to clean his balls with that, you know, just before I rubbed them on my head. So in a way, Jake's balls have been rubbed on Dougie's head. And here we go. The turn off for Berra King shelter. Pretty happy to see it, to be honest. Probably only a 20k day, give or take a k. I think it's just a bit cooked from yesterday. A bit bit warmer today, so just took it out of us, well, out of me anyway. Gonna rest here, make some food, make camp, and make fire. Probably about 5 a.m. Jack and I had a very early start. Left the hut about 4:30 because we're planning on getting to the top of Mount Dale for sunrise. Finding the way through the darkness. I'll see you at the top. Let me get a nice shot. There you go. It's the start of the show, mate. Yeah. It's looking peachy. Well done. There he goes.
Send a link to the OnlyFans.
Makes it all worth it, doesn't it, mate? Here we are, kids. Dad and Uncle Jakey on top of Mount Dale. Check out this little caterpillar, just frozen in the morning dew. I didn't know you'd been here before, mate.
Yeah, we came up.
Oh yeah, I nearly rubbed you into it. Is it true?
Look. Man never tells.
Beautiful look at.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a few good things to look at here. And then, oh wow. I feel like I've seen that before somewhere. Jake's getting hang glider ideas. You'd be alright as long as you got a bit of a run up and got past those first few sharp trees. Glide out over the Darwin Range. Well, Jake walks onto the hut. We were up there at the lookout, up the top there somewhere. Come kind of down, around, through the bush, down this track. And I'll show you Mount Dale Hut now. So Jake and I are looking back up at Mount Dale there. Jake, we forgot the most important thing, our purpose in life. What have we forgotten, mate?
Is to certify bangers.
And the Mount Dale lookout?
It's a certified banger.
Jaco and I have just powered from Mount Dale Hut to the new and improved Brookton Hut, which is rammed earth, a bit like Helena. What was it, 10 Ks, mate?
Yeah, something like that.
Absolutely flew. Let's have a quick look around. I like this style hut. Possum Springs is the only other one like it, I think. Oh, where it's got the L shape, sort of lower platform, and the rammed earth on the outside. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, is a tick. And that was in Jaco's shoulder just there. Thankfully, he's taking his shirt off to dry it off.
Yeah, he spotted that on me.
Yeah. Thankfully, pretty quickly, so it hasn't done much burrowing.
Yeah.
All right, let's kill it with a rock.
Yeah, we're brushing past so many grass trees and that you're just going to get them on you.
Well, Jake, we've walked best part of 70 kilometres, give or take, in the last 2.5 days. What are your final thoughts, mate?
Not a bad spot, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been good. Pretty fast going, and you know, feeling it in certain areas that I haven't felt it before, and pretty impressed with how lightweight we could get the packs.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, how far you can make food stretch, and you know, different kinds of foods these days are getting really good. The weather's just been spot on.
We've been lucky.
So,
Or we're always lucky.
tiny bit of rain here and there, but it's going really good. And what a spot to finish up at. You know, Brookton Hut. Yeah, I'll keep going for a bit. But here we are. And yeah, look, it's a cracking good spot. It's not a banger, but you know, goes all right.
It gets a Dougie and Jake. Adequacy.
Certified. It's a cracker of a spot.
It's a cracker. Down. For a cracker, is it a thumb? It's a thumb there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a thumbs down. It's like, look, it's better that it's here. You know, if it wasn't here, you know, that you'd be wanting. But no, it goes all right.
So Jake continues to Albany Highway for a little bit.
So another 50 k's or so.
50 k's.
Yeah.
Dougie ends here. Well, near here. Where it goes back to civilization. The stench, the roar.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out, guys. Until next time.